The truth about Paul's end times warnings. Are we living in the end times? Discover Paul's urgent warnings in 2 Thessalonians 2. This chapter holds a wealth of insight into his prophetic messages, offering guidance and caution for believers navigating through uncertain times and spiritual deception. Welcome back, Bible enthusiasts. Today, we delve into 2 Thessalonians 2. This chapter is pivotal for understanding Paul's teachings on the end times, providing us with essential wisdom to stay grounded in our faith amidst growing confusion and deception. Let's set the stage. Paul writes to the Thessalonians amidst growing confusion. Believers were increasingly anxious about the return of Christ, leading to misunderstandings and fears. Paul addresses these concerns directly, aiming to clarify and calm their minds. First, we'll summarize 2 Thessalonians 2 for a clear understanding. In this chapter, Paul outlines events preceding Christ's return, emphasizing the emergence of the man of lawlessness and the widespread deception that will challenge the faith and discernment of believers. Identify key themes: the man of lawlessness, deception, and the end times. Paul warns of significant challenges ahead, urging believers to remain vigilant. These themes are crucial for understanding the chapter's message and applying its lessons to our spiritual journey today. Paul's primary concern in his letter to the Thessalonians is to prevent them from being deceived. Many were spreading false teachings about the end times, causing confusion and fear among believers. Paul aims to clarify these misconceptions. The man of lawlessness, a central figure in this chapter, is shrouded in mystery and foreboding. Paul warns that this figure will deceive many, presenting himself as a godlike entity. Understanding his identity is crucial for believers. Exploring the characteristics of the man of lawlessness, we find a figure of immense deceit and wickedness. He opposes all that is sacred, exalting himself above God. His actions are fueled by Satan, furthering the spread of lies and chaos. Deception plays a crucial role in the end times, as Paul notes. False signs and wonders will lead many astray, creating a dangerous environment for the faithful. Paul emphasizes the importance of discernment and staying true to the teachings of Christ. Recognizing the signs of the end times, as mentioned by Paul, involves vigilance. Key signs include the Great Rebellion and the rise of the man of lawlessness. Believers must be aware and prepared, holding firm to their faith and understanding. The concept of restraint in 2 Thessalonians 2 is pivotal. Paul mentions a force holding back the man of lawlessness. This restraint ensures that his revelation happens only at the appointed time, highlighting God's control over the unfolding of end-time events. When the restraint is lifted, the man of lawlessness will be revealed. This revelation marks a significant moment in the end times, as it brings clarity to the identity and actions of this figure, aligning with Paul's warnings to the believers. Before the man of lawlessness emerges, Paul speaks of a great rebellion. This rebellion, a widespread turning away from God, serves as a precursor to his revelation. It underscores the spiritual and moral decline that characterizes the end times. Counterfeit miracles and wonders play a crucial role in the deception during the end times. These false signs, performed by the man of lawlessness, aim to mislead even the faithful. Paul's emphasis on discernment is vital for believers to recognize and resist these deceptions. Paul advises believers to stay steadfast and anchored in their faith. By holding firmly to the teachings and traditions passed down, they can navigate the tumultuous times ahead. This guidance is essential to withstand the deception and trials of the end times. God's ultimate judgment on the man of lawlessness is a pivotal theme. Paul reassures believers that this figure will face divine retribution. His actions and deceit will not prevail, underscoring the certainty of God's justice in the end times. Paul's message of encouragement and hope for believers shines through. Amid the chaos and deception, Paul reminds the faithful that God's truth and love will sustain them. Hope is a constant beacon, guiding believers through turbulent times toward salvation. Applying Paul's teachings to our lives today involves vigilance and discernment. We must remain steadfast in our faith, recognizing and resisting deceit. By grounding ourselves in the Bible, we fortify our spirits against the confusion of the modern world. Summarizing the key takeaways from 2 Thessalonians 2, we recognize themes of deception, judgment, and hope. Paul's warnings and encouragements offer a roadmap for navigating the end times, emphasizing the importance of steadfast faith and divine justice. Personal reflection on these teachings deepens our understanding of faith. Paul's insights prompt us to examine our beliefs and actions, fostering a more resilient relationship with God. Reflecting on these truths strengthens our spiritual journey and commitment. Stay vigilant and grounded in truth, as Paul's warnings in 2 Thessalonians 2 are more relevant than ever. Subscribe to our channel for more biblical insights, ensuring you remain informed and spiritually prepared for the times ahead. Thanks for watching. We invite you to share your thoughts and reflections on 2 Thessalonians 2 in the comments. Your perspective enriches our community and fosters deeper understanding. Join the conversation and help spread wisdom and faith. If you believe in the positive impact we're striving for, share this video with friends, family, or anyone you think might resonate with our message of the wisdom of the Bible. Let's grow together through peace and understanding.